Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. And tonight, we'll see the Raptors as they go up against Milwaukee. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Milwaukee, not really any threat right now as their record's showing a lot more losses.
And I think for Toronto, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Smith is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Anthony. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Turner is out there with Bol. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Caravan in at the small forward. Barnes can't get it to go. Green inside, working on Smith. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And once the G-League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And it's Caravan missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bucks passing it around. Barrett against Green. Pass to Bol. Shot clock at 6. Turner with a screen on Smith. Sears' shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Bol sends it back.
That massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Anthony. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Milwaukee trails by 3. Here's Sears. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Barrett trying to free himself up. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And Sears gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, nothing did the defender.
Smith kicks to Barnes. Pass to Anthony. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Caravan. On the wing, Green. Barrett covering. He gets that one. Green's got 5.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Smith dishes to Barrett. Back to Smith. Pulls from the top of the key. Milwaukee with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Toronto with the ball after Jalen Green's miss, and it's sent back by Turner.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
That ties the game. Caravan's got his second basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here is Smith. Nothing on the board. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on board.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layups.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Sears. Pass to Caravan. Turner with a screen on Anthony. Pocket 6. Here's Caravan. It's good. Caravan's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. Driving to the basket.
To me, R.J. Barrett at his best when he takes the initiative on offense. Get aggressive to the cup.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
Personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jones. This game he had 13. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here is Green. He's got 5. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Jones, the pass to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Releases. And again, the Bucks miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Bull. Hasn't made one yet. Over Collins. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Let's go. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Hawkins with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5. That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
It's up a 3. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at around 44% in their early goings here.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Hawkins shot good, and the Raptors lead by 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pass to Caravan. 6 to shoot. Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pulls up on the wing. That one drops for him. Hawkins has got 5 points so far.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Pass to Caravan. Back to Martin. Jones sets the pick for Green. Here's Caravan. Goes up on the wing, and Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. Here's Bull. It's tipped. Here's Abdul-Rahim. 8 points for him. Drills the elbow jumper. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now here's Bull. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Toronto making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
"19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Lowe. That one's in, his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
12 seconds left to play in the first. It could go, and he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time, and it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Quentin Post. Barnes out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Smith, and it's Barrett at the 2-guard spot.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Smith outside. Pass to Barrett. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Portis. Outside Martin. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Portis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Smith missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Pass to Lowe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis can't get it to go. Raptors are gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Barrett finds Johnson. Offline with his 3. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Pass to Caravan. Now Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And Toronto making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Toronto trailing. Smith kicks to Barrett. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Barrett's got 9.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Here's Lowe, covered by Smith. In the corner, it's Martin. Over Barnes, and Barnes sends it back. The 3 from Anthony gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Smith. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. To the middle, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, that's just nice work in the 2-man game. You see the versatility of Scotty Barnes.
Milwaukee trails by 5. Pass to Caravan. And it goes down 2 points. Caravan's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Smith, and there's the drive. Martin with the block, and it's the Bucks on the break. Jones, no one around him. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Toronto, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And here's Anthony for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Portis the screen. Here's Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bull. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
A second chance effort, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Abdul-Rahim, who picked up 39 points in their last one against Detroit.
And we can't forget his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking altered the entire game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Green. 26 points for him last game again. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. That's a 2 from Smith, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Number 8, Jordan Hawkins.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Here's Sears. He's covered by Hawkins. That one falls. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Ooh, got 3 in the leg.
And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standing as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And here's Hawkins. Sinks the triple. Hawkins has got 8 points.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
The Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And it's Green missing.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Milwaukee trails by 5. Here's Sears. He's got 5. Outside, Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
And they recover it. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Raptors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The first free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And the Bucks with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Toronto working the ball around now. Took him no time at all on that one. Hawkins has got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. They get it back.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Out to the right wing. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Here's Green to the left wing. Here's Sears. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Raptors leading by 6. There's the screen. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
The Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Bol is screen on Hawkins. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Raptors. Here is Hawkins. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Goers, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Here's Green. Masters knocking down the tray.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Jones, averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here is Hawkins. 14 points for him.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Green. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 15.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jones against Johnson. Jones, the pass to Bol. Bol, a screen on Hawkins. Here's Sears, and he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league. Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Milwaukee has possession. Trailing here by 8. They've got Bol. Also Miles Turner out there. And it's Caravan in at the free throw. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here is Smith. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sears. And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Goes up off the inbound. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bol. The Raptors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Bull. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
And Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Pass to Green. Here's Sears. Right side, Green. Now, here's Bull. And Bull sends it back.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Outside Turner from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Barnes passes to Abdur-Rahim. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And let's see the leading 3-point teams in the NBA.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Milwaukee trails by 6. Pass to Caravan. Turner with a screen on Anthony. Outside Turner. Traps in the tray. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Barrett, pulls it from 20, and the Raptors miss again.
Oh, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
For the lead, the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Bull's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Quentin Post is checked in for Toronto. And so Barrett nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bull. Here's Sears, covered by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Nobody near Barnes. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Sears, covered by Smith. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Here's Smith. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. There's the drive, and Sears gets it to go. Sears has got 13. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Smith. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bull's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the Raptors making a change here. Collins is checked in.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Green kicks the ball. Here's Caravan. And a miss there on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green. Good work there as it goes. 17 points in the game. And the Raptors call time here. Toronto shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Smith, the pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Green. Sweet little floater.
And that floater is a skill that Green continues to hone in on.
Raptor shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Smith's got 5 now. Milwaukee trails by 3. Pass to Caravan. Outside Turner. To the wing on the left. Bull. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 4.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Sears, covered by Smith. And it's Caravan missing. The Raptors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Barrett, no good. And for Milwaukee, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 16. Anthony in the corner. Fires at the elbow. Green for 2 points. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter. Milwaukee trails by 3. Here's Sears. And the rejection by Collins. It's Barrett on the wing. Guarded by Green. And he comes up with the deuce. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Turner against Collins. Here's Caravan. He's got 16. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Sears' shot is off. Raptors leading by 5. Smith dishes to Anthony. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And so Green will bring it up for the Bucks. Timeout called the Bucks.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Outside Portis. Pass to Bates. Takes a 3. Abaji pulls it in.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Jones for three. That shot misses. Toronto leading by 10. Now Hawkins, 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Milwaukee trails by 10. Jones, the pass to Bates. Here's Lowe. Outside Portis. Lets it go with the 3. That one, no good. Here he goes. And the basket is good. 17 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
.36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Launches a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Hawkins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Outside, Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with Barnes. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 5. Up top, Portis. Offline from the top of the key. Raptors leading by 12. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. That 3 off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Outside, Jones. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Abdul-Rahim, covered by Martin. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Plays it up off the glass.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Barrett. Barnes, screen on Jones. Here's Barrett. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Now Portis. On the wing, Jones. Down low. Pass to Caravan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Abdul-Rahim passes to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good. Abdul-Rahim's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Bucks coach as he addressed his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Abdul Rahim. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren.
And for that game against Chicago, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks, trailing by 17. Pass to Green, and he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Martin.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Smith finds Anthony. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one here. And it's Caravan missing. Raptors leading by 15. Abdul Rahim passes to Barrett. Launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer, Martin. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Abdul Rahim. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Portis. Barnes can't get it to go. Outside Green. Here's Martin. Now Portis. Covered by Smith. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jones, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Smith for three. Offensive rebound. Abdul Rahim. Good. Abdul Rahim's got 29.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past two games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee trails by 17. Now here's Jones. Portis the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
First one falls for.
Taking 2 shots.
Here, the MVP this season. Straight MVP.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action. Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. TB1 complained about the review process. the longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Here's Sears, covered by Smith. Here's Caravan. And again, the Bucks miss.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Driving. Wow. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful.
Let's
see the connected cam angle on that
matching each other 63 points.
In
that game against Cunningham and then shit, y'all just seen.
Here's Sears, and they get it, and it's Caravan missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Man, you know,
boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Turner with a screen on it. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Barrett. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Barrett's got 24 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Smith outside. The rebound by Turner.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And he makes that one. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science.
You said it right,
the ones who do it well and
Brady
don't
Smith,
miss on
Isaiah
those big-time
Harwell.
picks.
We went about that. Gavin Green had that shit.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And he makes good on the layup.
I love this game.
Got 8 here in the quarter.
Real,
these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Well, so they're my bet.
The Bucks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Green, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
And here's Smith. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Looking to get it going. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sears. Pass to Caravan. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Caravan. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Players that ain't played all year. Well, Heisman hasn't played.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
You're going to get some
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now on the bag.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Turn around, baby.
Highland with it. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, the pass to Highland.
Right there.
Milwaukee with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Caravan missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Highland misses. Here's Sears. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doorsburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight as we present our player of the game.
Players getting better. Players retired. New coaches. New teams. New intensity. Let's get it.